Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to race preview on this Thursday meeting here at Bangalore. As you kickstart the race preview of the first race, the Agumbe plate distance is 1200, forces rated 0 to 20, distance run is 1200 meters. We start off the first turn with number 1 Aero Speed. This is the horse which ran 5th. Kudla Punch was the winner, almost in that mid pack. Indian League on the other hand ran 7th on this outing. Well up with the first 3 runners was Indian League, but let's have a look at the first turn Aero Speed. This is the horse which ended up finishing on in that mid pack. Kudla Punch was the one which warmed up on the outside to come and end up winning this race, whereas Indian League was in close attendance and faded out gradually. Is Indian League to end up in that back punch was Indian League. Hasn't done anything much of note, as Indian League finishing on 7th out of 11 runners behind Kodla Punch, whereas Aero Speed finished on 5th out of 11 runners. Rated at 20 is Aero Speed, and Indian League is rated at 19. 2 will be Another Rainbow. Was in that back bunch was Another Rainbow, is putting that yellow cap, light green, black diamond, yellow and black striped sleeves is Another Rainbow. Was at a couple of outings previously. In fact, 3 outings. 4th on the first outing behind Blue Moon, with 5th behind Spirituous, and again finished 4th behind Angel's Kiss. When Blinkers Cosmos Band rated at 19. 3 will be Darashini, being produced about 5-6 wide off the fence, given a couple of hard cracks or so, and at all important end, never responded, and finished on 8th on this outing is Darashini. Total gallery of shades of white, when tongue stop rated at 19. The winner being Benediction. Fierce Fighter is number 4 in the card, who ran 3rd. Nostradamus was the winner in this race, and Fierce Fighter was 4th at this stage, whereas Phoenix Reach was behind them, almost in that third last position was Phoenix Reach. But let's have a look at Fierce Fighter's credential after that 7th behind Blue Moon. Ended up 3rd out of 12 runners behind Nostradamus. When Tungster Crosses Band rated at 19 is Fierce Fighter. Phoenix Reach, on the other hand, ran 4th on the first occasion, and 9th out of 12 runners behind Nostradamus, rated at 18. Sedgefield out of Castle Beauty is number 7, Phoenix Reached. 5 is Hunter's Moon. Hunter's Moon ran 6th. Fantastic Cap was the winner of this race, just on the haunches. And Kantaka, on the other hand, was on the inner railing and finished on 2nd on the sorting is Kantaka. Securing Smiles was behind and ended up 12th on the sorting is Securing Smiles. But let's have a look at the first turn, Hunter's Moon. This is the horse after winning that race in race number 1, beating Tudor Prince. Ran off the frame, ending up in that back bunch as Hunter's Moon from Tungster Crosses Band Pacifiers, rated at 19. Securing Smiles ran 12th out of 12 runners. Last in this outing is Securing Smiles from Blinkers Tongue Stop, rated at 12. And we also have a look at Kantaka. In race number 1, finished 9th out of 10 runners behind Hunter's Moon, and in this occasion ended up finishing on 2nd on this outing. Win Legend out of Activates when tongue stop, rated at 14 is number 9, Kantaka. 8 is Dallas. Dallas ran 6th. Half Seas was the winner of this race, and this horse was the one, Dallas, in that colors of grey with the green spots, green sleeves and hoop cap is Dallas, who's had a couple of outings. In fact, this is the Mysore looking at 5th on the first turning by an Ultimate Power in this occasion off the frame, where Half Seas of the winners from tongue stop, rated at 16. 10 will be Feet on Fire. Well, Feet on Fire is the one in the colors of gold with the dark green hopes and the dark green sleeves is Feet on Fire. Ended up finishing on 10th on this outing. After that, 8th behind Helenka in his previous outing. Ran 10th out of 11 runners, been Kamsham, rated at 12. Number 12 will be Premier Premises. Let's move on to the second race coming up as we wind up the pre of the first race, and move on to the second race coming up, the Kolar Plate Division 2. And we have a look at number 1, Great Celebration, in the colors of yellow with light blue sash is Great Celebration. Ended up finishing on 4th on the starting is Great Celebration. And this horse previously ran 3rd, and in this occasion ran 4th behind Akita Pro, rated at 25. 2 will be Mariachi. Mariachi was last, in fact, and finished on 10th. Game Changer was the winner in the colors of yellow with the red flow lilies is Mariachi. Win Legend of Conceptual is Mariachi. Ended up finishing on that pack bunch of Game Changer was the winner, and Mariachi was the one who eventually finished on in that pack bunch. One tongue stop, rated at 25. 3 will be Prince Charmer. Prince Charmer was being produced in the wide outside and ran 5th on the starting with Spanish Beauty, the eventual winner in this race. And Prince Chama was the one who ended up finishing on fifth on the starting fifth out of 12 runners. Spanish Beauty was the runaway winner, winning by a comfortable margin of 7 lengths. And this horse hasn't any semblance of form after that. 2 11s ended up in the finishing on fifth on the starting, rated at 24, spotting Pacify Blinkers. 4 will be Jersey Storm. Jersey Storm ran 8th. Treasure Delight was the winner of this race. Has had a couple of outings, in fact, in Bangalore summer. And in this occasion, off the frame on this outing is Jersey Storm, finishing 8th out of 12 runners. Treasure Delight was the winner. Tongue Stop rated at 23. 5 will be Superb Success. Superb Success was the one who ran third. Desperado was the winner of this race, and Superb Success of the 4 runners ended up finishing on third on the starting. Superb Success has had a couple of outings and 1 second in his previous outing, been play safe, and in this occasion, third out of 4 runners been Desperado. Tongue Stop rated at 23. Right throughout third, in fact, is Superb Success. Pinson out of Impressive Touches, number 5, Superb Success. 6 will be Tequila Tornado. Tequila Tornado was the one who ran 6th. Kashka was the winner of this race, was in that mid-pack, was Tequila Tornado. Excellent out of Fervent Wish, ran 8th on the in one of his outings in Bangalore summer, behind Mia Kalpa with 7th behind Into the Groove, and in this occasion finished on 6th out of 10 runs behind Kashka, putting Blinkers basket bet rated at 23. 7 will be Capril. Capril was the one who ran 8th. Lofty Thoughts was the winner. Well, towards the rail side was Capril is out of A Support out of Caprice is Capril. 7th on the first running behind Wind Blaze. Wonder Blaze, in fact, and in this occasion, 8th out of 13 runners behind Lofty Thoughts. One Tongue Stop rated at 22 is number 7, Capril. 8 is Main Dimension. Main Dimension finished 8th. Angelino was the winner of this race, and Main Dimension and Meritorious also coming up for scrutiny. Number 11 in the card, who finished 10th. Both these runners come up for scrutiny. But let's have a look at Main Dimension's credential. In race number 9, finished off the frame is Main Dimension, multi-dimensional star of China, beautifully bred horse, and ended up eventually finishing off the frames when Tungster crosses basket bet rated at 22. Meritorious on the then finished 10th out of 12 runners been Angelino. When Tungster crosses by rubber debit rated at 20 is number 11, Meritorious. 9 is I Do What I Do. I Do What I Do finished on 4th. The Angel's Kiss was the winner. Well up with the front runner, still having that slender lead. And Angel's Kiss was the one who put in that blistering turn of foot on the outside. And in the last 75 meters, this horse, I Do What I Do, ended up finishing on 4th on the starting, 4th out of 2 runs. Led the field for most part of journey. Angel's Kiss is the winner, rated at 21, lives to fight another day. 10 will be Ocean Park. Ocean Park ran 3rd. Cassie was the winner. This is another runner which led the field and still holding on with that slender lead and ultimately ran 3rd. Previously also ran 3rd, and in this occasion, 3rd behind Cassie is Ocean Park. Lord Admiral Barala, Tongue Stop rated at 21 is number 10, Ocean Park. Casey was the winner of this race. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we on to the third race, the OM Lingappa Silver Bar Trophy. Distance is 1600 for horses rated 30 to 50. We have a look at the first runner coming up will be number 1, Masada. So Masada was the one. This horse ran 3rd. Idealist was the winner of this race number 70 you're looking at, and being produced about 4 wide off the fence. Started to gallop on the outside and ended up eventually running 3rd on the starting. He's been pretty consistent in his previous occasions as well as Masada. Top class out of Lady Escort is Masada's for Tongue Stock Crosses by side cheek pace basket bit rated at 48. 2 will be Velocitad, who ran 5th. The Sir Cecil was the winner. Literally decimated the opposition was Sir Cecil, whereas Velocitad was the one who was literally struggling out there in the Mysore Derby and ended up in his previous occasions ran 2nd by Mr. Handsome as well as that is an excellent out of Lombardia. One Tongue Stock Cross band rated at 45. We have a look at number 3, Tenora, with number 4, Super Normal. Number 8 coming up is Midnight Sky, and number 11, Radiant Treasure are the 4 runners we go across to. Let's have a look at Tenora's credential. Tenora is the one who ran, ending up 4th on the starting is Tenora. Race number 25 looking at, after leading the P field for most part of the journey, ran 4th out of 11 runners, been King of the Winds from Blinkers Tongue Stop rate 42, whereas number 4 in the card, Super Normal, finished on in that mid-pack and was a winner in Mysore, beating Santiago is Super Normal, Western Arcade of Covent Garden. And number 8 also coming for scrutiny, Midnight Sky, 11th out of 11 runners, last in the Midnight, the King of the Winds win, and Midnight Sky ran last as One Blinkers Tongue Stop rate 36, whereas number 11 coming up is Radiant Treasure. Radiant Treasure was the one who ran, ending up 5th as One Blinkers Tongue Stop rated at 33. 5 will be Mystic Flame. This is the Pune run you're looking at, where Mystic Flame was the one who ended up running second on that outing. As Mystic Flame was a fancy run of the day, took out the running for a brief while, and then it was Tasavur was the one who came and challenged up strongly and ended up eventually winning that race, whereas Mystic Flame ran second on tongue stop rate 37. Originally placed first, stepped down in objection by the stewards. And 6 will be Play Safe. Play Safe was the one towards the rail side. That of Netwiz, that of Ridwana is a Play Safe. Finished on ending up that mid pack. After that, second behind Freeport. Isn't she Lolly in this occasion came and won. This is the 1000 guineas run you're looking at, rated at 37. 7 will be Taito Alba. Taito Alba ran third. Gerontocrat was the winner of this race, and Taito Alba was the one now being switched over on the outside and got that run towards the rails with the Gerontocrat emerging victorious, and this horse Taito Alba came and finished on ending up third on this occasion, rated at 30 cents from tongue stop. Tough Tactics, who finished 11th. Last, in fact, Sarai Snova was the winner of this race, whereas Tough Tactics out of King Dhaka out of Struve finished 11th out of 11 runners in race number 3 you're looking at in the winter. Spun Blinkers Crossnose Band, rated at 36. Ten will be Kashka. Kashka was the one, the eventual winner in this race. Race number 23, looking at going to launch on assault as Kashka under the whip took out the running and ended up eventually winning this race, beating Memoriter by a margin of 1.5 lengths. After that, third in his previous run, being Carazano came and eventually won, beating Memoriter. One tongue stop Crossnose Band 835 by a margin of 1.5 lengths. The fourth race is the Gumbas Plate Division 2. Distance is 1100 meters, and we have a look at number 1, Astron. Well, Astron was the one who ran 14th. Akita Pro was the winner. In that back bunch was Astron last, in fact, and that's the way it's going to end up by finishing on 14th out of 14 runners. After running 8th out of 8 runners, BN Varkaswa ran 14th out of 14. BN Akita Pro's tongue stop Rubber Bit Crossnose Band, rated at 25, is number 1, Astron, but in a proof of Astral Queen. 2 will be Simply Magical. Simply Magical finished 7th. Castaway was the winner of this race. Is that a strong suited of Age of Magic is Simply Magical, as that 2 outings and both his runs are disappointing, finishing 7th out of 12 runners. 7th right throughout was Simply Magical, and ended up finishing on there itself. Castaway, the winner, previously ran 8th out of 11 runners. BN Sarai Snova, Youngster Crossnose Band rate 25. 4 will be Odyssey. Odyssey ran 2nd. Angel's Kiss was the winner of this race, and Odyssey late Shide is Odyssey came and finished on 2nd, came to that fighting line, and Angel's Kiss flew in the last spot to come and notch up that victory, whereas Odyssey ran 2nd, rated at 23 tongue strap. 5 will be Bright Side of Life, who finished on 7th. Naughty Ash was the winner in that back bunch, was Bright Side of Life. Dean's Kitten out of Just Jewel is Bright Side of Life. Race number 24 finished 7th out of 8 runners, just beat 1 home. Naughty Ash was the winner. This is race number 24 you're looking at. Spontungstra Crossnose Band, rated at 22, is number 5, Bright Side of Life. 7 will be Pride of Place. Pride of Place, yet another back marker who ran 9th. Alpha was the one who won decisively on this occasion, winning by a margin of 4 and 3/4 of a length, whereas this horse, Pride of Place, is literally struggling in both his occasions and ended up finishing on off the frame as Pride of Place, but in a proof of Anna, rated at 22. From Blinkers Youngster Crossnose Band is number 7, Pride of Place. 8 will be Stars in His Eyes. That's the next runner we hop on to. Stars in His Eyes finished 5th, the multifaceted, the winner of this race, and Stars in His Eyes was the one who was very prominent towards the rail side and in that front bunch, and he ran ending up 5th out of 14 runners, who did all the running up to the final 150 meters and then ended up finishing on 5th on the starting. Stars in His Eyes. For Blinkers Youngster Crossnose Band, rated at 22. 9 will be Have a Nice Day. Have a Nice Day ran 14th. Carazano was the winner of this race, and Have a Nice Day was the one was last, in fact, and ended up finishing on there itself. 14th out of 14 runners. Chiarazano, the winner, and no form to go by in his previous occasions as well as Have a Nice Day. Net Visitor shows the money, rated at 21, is number 9, Have a Nice Day. And number 10 is To the Prince. That's the next runner we're coming up to. To the Prince ran third. Fantastic Cap was the winner, whereas To the Prince was the one who was towards the rail side, still holding on with a slender lead, and eventually ended up battling on there with the winner being Fantastic Cap. But towards the rail side was To the Prince, and eventually ended up finishing on third on this occasion is To the Prince. One Blinkers Youngster crosses band, rated at Arizona out of Pasa. The fifth race is the Dr. M.M. Ramaswamy Memorial Trophy, distance 1600, horses rated 75 and above. And we have a look at number 1, Barakas, who ran 8th. Dancing Dragon was the winner. This is the Bangalore summer run you're looking at of Barakas, is that of Razin, out of O.A. Kamara is Barakas, who ended up finishing on off the frame. Dancing Dragon was the winner, and previously fourth been Your Royal Majesty, Burning Blinkers tongue staff, rated at 101. The second race is the second runner will be Ultimate Warrior and number 3 Booker Jones. Let's have a look at Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior ran 4th behind Iris, and in this occasion ran 5th out of 8 runners behind Big Sir is Ultimate Warrior, whereas the other runner in this race is Booker Jones. Booker Jones was the one who ran 4th on the sorting, and previously hasn't shown any forms. One Tongue Star Basketball Crossnose band, rated at 90, is Booker Jones. King Duck out of Giacosa. Automatic, number 4 in the card, race number 49. The eventual winner in this race is Automatic, whereas number 6 Origa finished on 8th is Origa. Let's have a look at, and Cedulus also coming up for scrutiny, who's had a good mock race the other day, is Cedulus, and Fireglow finished on 5th on this occasion is Fireglow in that back bunch, whereas Pinata was just alongside Fireglow and ran, ending up 2nd on this outing. But let's have a look at the first runner, that's Automatic, the eventual winner in this race, winning by a margin of 1.5 length. When Tungstar Crosses band, rated at 89. Number 6 on the other hand was Origa, ran off the frame, finishing 8th out of 11 runners. Swan Tungstar rated at 84, whereas number 9 in the card, Cedulus, finished on 3rd on this occasion, just about 1.5 lengths separating the first runners. From Tungstar Crosses by rated at 82. We also have a look at number 10 in the card, Fireglow, was in that back punch and ran 5th on the starting, and 11 Pinata came and finished on a fine 2nd. Star Carnation is the next runner. Well, Star Carnation is number 5 in the card, and number 7 Rum Runner are the 2 runners. We go across to Smilestone, the winner. Star Carnation finished on 3rd out of 7 runners being Smilestone. Excellent Art out of Attractors, rated at 87, whereas number 7 is Rum Runner finished on 2nd out of 7 runners, rated at 84. Tongue Burden of Proof for the Crown Empress is number 7 Rum Runner. Smilestone was the one who battled out and ultimately ended up winning this race, whereas Rum Runner ran 2nd on this occasion by a margin of 1 length separating the first 2 rounds. Well, number 8 will be Fabulous, who ran 7th. Salazar was the winner of this race. But let's have a look at Fabulous's credential. Previous credential, Burden of Proof, a Sunny Climb is Fabulous. Well, this horse hasn't done anything much of note in Mysore. After that 3rd in Bangalore Summer, ran off the frame in both his outings in Mysore, finishing 10th behind London, and subsequently 7th behind Salazar is Fabulous. When Tungstar Crosses band, rated at 83. We have a look at the next runner will be number 12 Sagrada. Well, Sagrada given a couple of hard cracks or so, and finished on ending up in that back bunch is Sagrada Ivory Touch out of La Miracles from Blinkers Tungstar Basket Bet, rated at previously, in fact, ran once 3rd and 4th, and in this occasion ran 5th is Sagrada. We move to the 6th race, the Gumbas Plate, and we have a look at number 1 Benediction. The eventual winner in this race was Benediction, race number 45 you're looking at, where Benediction given a couple of hard cracks or so and eventually held on to win by a margin of 1.5 length. Is Benediction is a strong suited Blessings is number 1 Benediction, rated is for Tungstar Put Pacifiers, rated at 34. Desert Angel was the one who ran 2nd. Well, 2 will be Pratsky. Pratsky was the one. This is the Mysore footage run you're looking at. Race number 91 ended up in that mid-pack. Daisy Duke was the eventual winner in this race, whereas Pratsky ended up in that mid-pack. Almost in that 9th position was Pratsky, rated at 31 from Blinkers Tongue Strap. Next 3 runners will be Barog, who ran 9th. Yarwazan was the winner. Number 9, So Quick, who finished on 4th. Race number 60 is the one, and number 10 First Step, who finished on 6th. Let's have a look at Barroque's credential. This is the horse who's had 3 outings in Bangalore winter and finished on 9th out of 12 runners. Be a Nervazan's tongue stop rated at 30. Number 9 also coming up for scrutiny. That's So Quick, finished on 6th out of 12 runners. Be a Nervazan rated at 25. Tariq out of Be Quick, and First Step is the one who's another runner which hasn't done anything much of note either in Bangalore summer or here in winter. Is First Step, Sporting Hood, rated at 24. 4 will be Maybe Forever, and 12th Wings of Desire was the winner, angling for his run in between runners, and slightly interfered at a crucial stage is Maybe Forever, and eventually ended up finishing on 12th out of 14 runners, just beat 2 home over that sprint trip in race number 52 in this current winter season. Tongue Visor rated at 29. Wings of Desire, the winner. Mercury and number 7. Mercury ran third. Akita Pro was the winner, and Charmed Life, number 7 in the card, who ran 11th on this occasion. Let's have a look at Mercury's credential. Is at a Phoenix Star at a Peruvian Witch. Ran third on this occasion, third out of 14 runners. Akita Pro was the winner, second for most part of the journey, and ultimately ran third is Mercury. Tongue stop rated at 29. Whereas number 7, Charmed Life, finished on ending up 11th out of 14 runners. Led the field for most part of the journey and ended up 11th out of 14 runners, rated at 27 from blinkers and tongue strap. 6 will be You're So Handsome, who finished 11th. The Spanish Beauty was the winner. Another back marker is You're So Handsome, although given a couple of reminders, but the response was none, and ended up finishing on 11th out of 12 runners. Just beat 1 home in this race is You're So Handsome. After the third out of 12 runners beyond Raw Gold, tongue stop rated at 29 is number 6, You're So Handsome. Naurari out of Guevara is number 6, You're So Handsome. 8 will be Love for Life. Love for Life ran 9th. Ramon was the winner of this race, and Love for Life was in that back bunch. The grey, you cannot miss it in the back bunch on the top of your screen. Love for Life finished on ending up 9th out of 10 runners, just beat 1 home. Ramon was the one who just managed to win by a shorted, rated at 26, putting side cheek piece is number 8, Love for Life. Shivalik Show is number 11 in the card. Shivalik Show ran 8th. This is race number 55 we're looking at, where Shivalik Show is at a net visit of Picture Snow, finishing on ending up 6th out of 12 runners. Angel's Kiss was the one, was a surprise package on that day, rated at 22 is number 11, Shivalik Show. The last race coming up will be the Division 1 of the Kolar Plate. The distance is 1600 for horses rated... Horses rated 15 to 35. Number 1 will be Spirit Bruce to Santiago, and number 8 also coming up is High Admiral. These are the 3 runners. High Admiral was the one who ran 12th on the starting, whereas Spirit Bruce finished on ending up in that second position, second out of 14 runners, just about 5 lengths separating the first 2 runners. Akita Pro was the one who eventually won on the starting, is Akita Pro, whereas Spirit Bruce ran good second, came in from that back bunch to end up finishing on second on the starting. Tongue stop 834. Number 2, Santiago, finished on 7th out of 14 runners, rated at 31. Tongue stop crosses by side cheek piece, whereas the High Admiral finished on ending up 12th out of 14 runners. Tongue stop rate 27. 3 will be Armenia, who finished on second. Lofty Thoughts was the winner, and number 11 also coming up for scrutiny is Bhairava. Bhairava is the one who ran 13th on the starting. But let's have a look at Armenia's credential. 5th being Kashka, and in this occasion, second out of 13 runners being Lofty Thoughts. 2 lengths off the winner is Armenia. Midnight Interlude out of Sineta is the number 3, Armenia, rated at 29, whereas the other runner, Bhairava, finished on 13th out of 13 runners being Lofty Thoughts. Blinkers rated at 25. 4 is Alif. Ali finished on second. Snow Dawn was the winner of this race, and Alif was the one who was in that mid pack. Had that free opening with the side cheek pieces with Alif is out of a fantastic Dubai out of Jazego, who came and finished on second on this outing. Although the winner was a long way clear, in fact 6 1/4 lengths of the margin of victory, and Alif could only come and finished on second, sorting side cheek piece, rated at 28. 5 will be Camila. Camila ran third. Kashka was the winner of this race. Let's have a look at Camila's credential. Camila was the one, fourth behind A Command, and in this occasion, 3rd out of 10 runners behind Kashka is Camila. Netwiz out of Farah, rated at 28, is number 5, Camila. 6 will be Natalma. Natalma ran second. Lorraine was the winner of this race. This is the Pune run you're looking at of Natalma in that third position. Started to accelerate on the outside, and Natalma came and ran, ending up second on this outing was Natalma. In fact, just about 2.5 runs separating the first two runners. Lorraine, the eventual winner, rated at 28. One tongue strap is number 6 Natalma. Multi-damage setup price wise. And number 7 Gold Mist. Gold Mist anywhere has been withdrawn. But let's go through the motions of Gold Mist. Gold Mist was the one who ran second on this outing. Casey was the winner of this race from tongue strap rated at 27. Whereas number 9 coming up is Love is Life. Well, Love is Life was the one who ran 7th out of 12 runners. Me and Casey. Gas War out of Kilspindi previously ran second in Mysore, and in this occasion ran 7th out of 12 runners from tongue strap rated at 27. And Gold Mist has been withdrawn in this race. 10 will be Tiorico. Tiorico finished 4th. The Spirituous is the winner in that 4th position, and finished on there itself is Tiorico, a supporter of Angel's Child. Angel Child is number 10. Tiorico previously ran 3rd behind Varkaswa and 4th behind Spirituous. That's the form and credentials of Tiorico. From Blinkers Tungster Crosses Band, rated at 26 is number 10 Tiorico. The last runner for the day will be number 12 Apollo Bay, who ran 6th. The Full Bloom was the winner of this race, and Apollo Bay finished on ending up 8th on the starting. Previously also no form to go by, and in this occasion 8th out of 11 runners. Full Bloom was the one who eventually came and won on this occasion. Spawning Blinkers Tongue Strap Cross Nose Band, rated at 24 is number 12 Apollo Bay, a support out of Lock Katrine. So that's on the preview of today's races. We'll join you next week. Until then,